University Senate, distinguished guests, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to welcome you here to our second spring graduation ceremony. And it's a particular pleasure to welcome some special guests that we have with us today. Mr. Graham Speake, who will deliver the graduation address, and his guests. Mr. Mubasher Hassan, who will deliver the valedictory address, and his guests.
For a thesis entitled Photogrammetric Method of Distant Reconstruction of Displacement Fields in Deformable Solids, I present to you Ghulam Mubasher Hassan.
And it's therefore appropriate that a student voice should be heard to mark the occasion. I'm pleased to invite Mr. Ghulam Hassan, who graduated tonight with a Doctor of Philosophy degree, to give a valedictory address on behalf of today's graduates.
Dear Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Member of Senate, distinguished guests, Member of Staff, fellow graduates, and our guests. First, on behalf of all of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank the Almighty for all that we have achieved and making today happen. Our families for their love, support, and patience, and also to our teachers, supervisors, and the support staff. Let me confess at the outset that when I was asked to deliver the valedictory address, I felt humbled as well as honored, but also a bit curious and, to be honest, a bit perturbed. Why me? Is this some kind of a test? Should it not be done by someone with blue eyes and an Aussie accent? But then, after a while and few cups of coffee, it dawned on me that this is exactly why I am asked to deliver this speech. I'm not an Aussie, I don't have blue eyes, but I have what only a few fortunate ones have, an identity, a collective identity. I am a graduate of UWA. I am UWA, an identity that I share with thousands around the globe. I am a proud member of a true global family, and today I am standing in front of you not as an Aussie or an Asian, but as an embodiment of what all UWA stands for. UWA taught us equality, freedom of expression, justice, fundamental rights, indiscrimination, and democratic values. The biggest lesson UWA taught us is that the true purpose of a university education is not to get the highest grades, awards, high salaries, or highest positions, but to evoke change, a positive change that comes through enlightened minds. Graduation is the time when we are confused between the feeling of joy of our memories and achievements and the fear of an uncertain future. Should we look back and remember our most exciting and greatest years of our life, which we spent at UWA with its outstanding, beautiful location beside Matilda Bay, its historical Winthrop Tower, its lovely green ovals, its peacocks, ducks, and most amazing black swans at Matilda Bay, that will always fill our memories with peace and happiness? Or should we focus on our future in the world of recession, extremism, intolerance, and wars? For the last few years, we were eagerly waiting for this day, and now we want to freeze it and live it for longer than the time we spent at UWA. After today, we will always cherish the memories of the moments which we spent at UWA. We will always be proud alumni of UWA, and our lives will forever change. The biggest solace we have is that this is not the end of this remarkable journey and our relationship with UWA. It is just a milestone. Lies ahead a journey of endless possibilities. When we look back, we realized that when we started our studies at UWA, the world was under the same dark clouds of uncertainty and fear which exist today. Today, when we graduate, the world beyond the confines of UWA continues to be full of hardships and challenges, discrimination and injustice, be it Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, North Korea, or Africa, or closer to home, financial hardship and uncertainty, increasing religious and social intolerance among fellow Australians, especially Aussie youth. But let me emphasize, such humongous challenges also bring with its fold opportunities to strive for change, however small it might be, towards a better world. I recall that a few decades ago, a statesman stated on the floor of United Nations, "I hold a gun in my hand, one hand, while an olive branch in another. It is up to the world which one it wants to take." This is the world we are stepping into, where options are always given in black and white. Yet, as UWA taught us, we should not be dictated by circumstances. We must strive to make our own ways. UWA equipped us with the faith and confidence that one does not need a weapon or a symbol to bring a change in this world. All one needs to do, in Martin Luther King's words, is to have a dream done. This is what UWA bestowed us with. It gave us the ability to dream of good in the world. My dear graduates, the time is upon us to live the dream and be the change. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your participation in today's proceedings, which I know will have made our two speakers, Mr Graham Speake for giving the graduation address and Mr Ghulam Hassam for the valedictory address. I thought they were terrific, very thoughtful speeches to us. To all of our